to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushua, Barakathum. We come out here week in and week out doing the Lord's work, doing what the Lord told us to do, obeying these commandments, having faith in Christ, making sure that we're putting our 10 toes down for the Lord, man. Right? We come out here trying to do the work for the Lord, man. Right? Y'all can walk through. You ain't got to walk around. You can walk through. We come out here trying to make sure that our people are being waken up at the end, man. Right? Because the Lord said that he only saving a remnant in the first place. That he's not going to save everybody, man. Right? So if you can get this word, get the word while you can. Before the word ain't out here no more. Right? Right? Because, I mean, the Lord told us that we have to come out here and teach our people. Everybody's not going to get it, right?
Right.
People that hear it, at least you heard it, though. You can't say, I didn't know. The Lord said, hey, man, you can't say you ain't know about this. It's everywhere. Our people are everywhere spreading this word. So we about to do the same thing. Bring it out, Doc.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 13 and verse 15.
Bring it out.
And it reads,
6 and 14.
every beast loveth his life.
What the Lord say?
Every beast loveth his life.
Yeah, every beast loveth his life. That's true. You know, the deer like deer. The elephant like elephant.
Right.
Dogs like dogs.
Right.
Every animal love his life. Go ahead.
And every man loveth his neighbor.
And what?
And every man loveth his neighbor.
And that don't mean just because I live next door to you that I love you. Nah, that means that's the same thing as the animal. The Israelite man loves the Israelite woman. The Edomite man, he loved the Edomite woman and other stuff, but you know, that's the gist of it. Go ahead.
All flesh concerning according to kind.
Right.
And a man will cleave to his life.
And he'll what?
And a man will cleave to his life.
Right. If you don't like something, you ain't gonna cleave to it, man. You gonna cleave to your life, though. Go ahead.
Right. What fellowship have the wolf with the lamb?
Exactly. What fellowship does a wolf have with the lamb besides trying to devour him? He ain't trying to mate with him. The wolf is not trying to mate with the lamb. He ain't trying to make no babies. The fellowship that they got right there is the wolf is trying to devour the lamb.
That's right. So the sinner with the godly.
So what?
So the sinner with the godly.
Same thing. What does the sinner have to do with the godly?
Right.
Y'all ain't talking about nothing of the same. Y'all don't like nothing of the same. Y'all are not the same. Right? Go ahead.
What agreement is there between the hyena and a dog?
What agreement is there between the hyena and a dog, right? There ain't none, man. Go ahead.
And what peace between the rich and the poor?
And what peace is there between the rich and the poor? You've been here long enough to see that there is none. The rich don't give a damn about the poor. The poor will go and probably do anything to try and be rich, though.
Right.
There ain't no agreement in that at all, right?
Right.
We just breaking it down to let it be plain to you that, yo, if you not of the hyena don't want nothing to do with you.
Right.
If you not of the rich don't want nothing to do with you.
Right.
If you not of the Israelites, we don't want nothing to do with you.
That's right.
Bring that out, Doc.
2 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 14.
Bring it out.
Be ye not unevenly yoked together with unbelievers.
What the Bible say?
Be not unequally yoked
with unbelievers.
That's right.
For what fellowship have righteousness with unrighteousness?
And again, there it is again. What fellowship does righteousness have with unrighteousness? The sinner being with the non-believer, right? A sinner being with a believer, Salakia. What fellowship is there then? There ain't none, man. So if you in righteousness, continue in righteousness.
That's right.
And fall away from sin. Stay away from non-believers.
That's
if they don't want to listen and don't want to hear, then you should be just like the hyena and the dog. Nothing to do with. You should be just like the wolf and the lamb. You don't want nothing to do with it. Just keep it moving, man. Right? That's all it is. What fellowship do you have to be with, right? The Lord said what? Don't cast your jewels and your pearls before swine.
That's right.
That's the same thing. Don't intermix with that, man. Right? Go ahead.
And what communion have light with darkness?
And what?
And what communion
Have light with darkness.
And what communion does light have with the darkness, man? None. There ain't no communion there, man. Light and darkness are separate for a reason, right? The same way that we are separate for a reason.
That's right.
The Lord set us apart from the darkness, right? And made us to be what? light and to come to his marvelous light.
That's right.
That's what it is, man. And that's how it's supposed to be, right?
Right.
Let me get Ecclesiastes 4 and 9, Baba Shah. Bring that
It's the
out.
book of Amos, chapter 3 and verse 3. Can two walk together except they be agreed?
Exactly. Can two walk together except they be agreed? They can't. You can't. You can't do it, man. You can't have the non-believer and the believer walking together. They ain't ever gonna make it. They never gonna be friends. They can never be married. Right? You got a non-believer with a believer. It's always gonna be chaotic, or y'all are gonna be far apart from each other in that house all the time, man.
That's right.
Right? Read that again.
Can two walk together except they be agreed?
Right.
Will a lion roar in the forest when he had no prey?
Right. He ain't gonna roar if he don't see nothing. He just walking about. Go ahead.
Will a young lion cry out of his den if he had taken nothing?
Right. A low lion ain't gonna be in the den like, "Arr." If he ain't got nothing, he ain't got no prey. Right. So what the hell is it that we be together unless we think the same?
Right.
We act in the same.
Right.
We on the same accord.
Right.
That's what the Lord said for what? For us to be on one accord.
That's right.
Otherwise, we don't have any fellowship together. You is you in your lane, and I'm me in my lane. I'm trying to be in the lane that the Lord wants us to be in, though.
That's right.
So that's where we need to be, is walking with people that what? Are like-minded like
That's
you.
right.
That think like you. That have the understanding that you have, right? That's what we need. What you say? 4 and 9. Ecclesiastes chapter 4 and verse 9.
Ecclesiastes chapter 4 and verse 9. Two are better than one.
What the Bible say?
Two are better than one.
Right, because you know, you be by yourself, and you might need a hand. You might almost make it, but you just need somebody here. Hold this real quick. I grab this part, you put this up. Two is better than one, man. Right? Go ahead.
Because they have good reward.
Because what?
Because they have good reward
Right?
For their labor.
For what?
for their labor.
Right. They got good reward for their labor, man. Two is better than one, because they have good reward for their labor. Right? Go ahead.
For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow.
What the Bible say?
For if they fall, the
One will lift up his neighbor.
Exactly, man. Being in this truth ain't easy.
Right.
Walking this walk is not easy.
Right.
But if you slip and you fall, because the Lord said a righteous man will 7 times. You slip and you fall, you got another brother right there to help pick you back up, man.
That's right.
That's what we need.
That's right.
I've gone through this thing, and I've needed that plenty of times.
Come.
A brother give me a scripture real quick, give me some uplifting, some upbringing of the Lord, right? That's why you have to be with like-minded individuals.
That's right.
That's why you can't be an individual light. You got to be an Israelite.
Right.
Because 2 is better than 1, man, that we will pick the other up whenever he falls, man.
That's
right?
right.
All praise to the Most High God. Go ahead.
But woe to him that is alone.
What the Bible say?
But woe unto him that is
That
alone.
means destruction, man. Destruction unto the one that is by himself.
Right.
Destruction to him that's alone, man. Go ahead.
When he falleth, for he has not another to help him
Exactly, man. And brothers don't understand that. When he fall, he ain't got nobody else to pick him up. Oh, I can do it on my own spirit. Oh, I got this spirit.
Right.
I've been doing this my whole life spirit. Yeah, well, that's not the spirit of the Israelites, man. Right? It's not the individual light. It's called the Israelites.
That's
There
right.
is 12 tribes
That's right.
for a reason. Not for you to be like, oh, I'm cool, I'm by myself. You can't go to the feast of dedication and be in the corner by yourself, praising the Lord alone. What kind of madness is that, man? I go to the Feast of Tabernacles, I put my tent way over here, away from everybody else's.
Right.
What the hell? That's crazy, man. The Lord said what? Gather together,
That's right.
O nation not desired. He said go be by yourself over there in that corner, and then you go be by yourself over there. Nah, the Lord told us to get together, right? Go ahead.
Verse 10. For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow.
Right.
But woe to him that is alone when he falleth, for he has not another to help him up.
Right.
Again, if two lie together,
If what?
If two lie together,
Right.
then they have heat.
They have what?
They have heat.
Right, because one got body heat, the other one got body heat. You lay together, you get more heat.
Right.
Right? Go ahead.
But how can one be born alone?
How can one be what?
Born
Born
alone.
alone.
How can one be what?
Born alone.
Right. How, man? How you gonna warm up and you by yourself? You ain't warming up by yourself. You even need two hands to rub them together to warm up. Right? The dude with the one hand, he ain't warming up that other hand unless he got a hand warmer. The Lord said it is better to have two, and they have to be like-minded, right? You can't have two that don't think alike. You can't have two that don't correspond with each other, except for in wickedness.
Right.
That ain't of the Lord, man. Hey, brother, you know who you are according to the Bible? Well, you more than likely you're an Israelite.
Right,
Just
right.
in case you don't know, just start keeping the commandments. That's all we out here to tell y'all, right? Don't nobody want to hear nothing about the Bible. I already know that thing, right? All praises to the Most High God. You holding something?
Come on.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 37 and verse 12.
Bring it out.
But be continuously with a godly man.
Do what?
But be continuously with a godly
I can hear
man.
my brothers in the street.
But be ye continually with a godly man,
Right?
whom thou knowest to keep the commandments of the Lord, whose mind is according to thy mind, and will sorrow with thee if thou shalt miscarry.
That's right, man. That's the same thing that he's saying in Ecclesiastes. That's a second brother that's going to pick you up,
That's right.
If something happens. That's the same thing. That's why we got to read this Bible precept upon precept, man. Right? Because
Right.
what is going to say one thing over here and clarify it over here,
That's
man.
right.
You got to pick your brother up if he falls, man. And if you a like-minded individual, you going to go pick up your brother.
Right.
If you a sinner, you don't give a damn about him. I was hoping he falls so I could pick up his lady. Come on now.
Right, right, right.
That's how we be, man. Give me Proverbs 13 and verse 3, Baba Shah, right? Bring that out.
Book of Proverbs, chapter 14, verse 7.
Bring it out.
Go from the presence of a foolish man.
What the Bible say?
Go from the presence of a foolish man.
But he my best friend.
Go from the presence of a foolish man.
Exactly. The Lord said, go from his presence. Don't be around no fools, man. Go ahead.
When thou perceivest not him, not in him, the lips of knowledge.
Exactly. If you can understand that you're around a fool, get away from him, man. If you understand what he's talking about is not knowledgeable and it's not going to help y'all at all, get away from that foolish man. Don't let him bring you into that stupidity because he's going to bring you down and you might fall faster than he did because he's hanging on to you so tight. You got to get away from the foolish man.
That's right.
He don't have any knowledge in his lips. He don't ever speak anything that's profitable. You got to get away from that fool, man. All you're doing is breaking yourself down, right? Give me Sirach 22 and verse 7, Baba Shah.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 13 and verse 3.
Bring it out.
He that keepeth his mouth keepeth his life.
He that what?
He that keepeth his mouth keepeth his life.
Right, because you can't be out here just running your mouth in the street all the time, speaking doggone words of foolishness. But the Lord said, he that keepeth his mouth keepeth his life. Go ahead.
But he that opened wide his lips.
Always running that mouth. Always talking about something that's not profitable. Always trying to get y'all in trouble. What?
Shall have destruction.
Shall have what?
Shall have
He
destruction.
gonna have joy.
Shall have destruction.
Right, he gonna have destruction, man. Because all you do is open and run your mouth. You never even think before you speak. You're just out here running your yap. Right? Go ahead.
The soul of the sluggard desireth and hath nothing.
Exactly. The soul of the sluggard. He always talking about what he gonna do. He always talking about how he wanna get it. He always talking about like one day if, but he don't have nothing. Why? Because he's sluggard, man. He ain't got no desire to actually do these things in his heart. He just talk about it. Because he the one with that wide mouth. All he ever gonna have is destruction, man. Go ahead.
But the soul of the diligent shall be made fat.
Exactly. The soul of the diligent gonna be made fat. Why? Because he gonna endure to the end. He gonna keep pushing forward. He gonna keep this thing moving.
That's right.
He gonna do thus saith the Lord. Right. Let me get Leviticus 19 and 17. Bring that out, huh?
The book of Sirach, chapter 22, verse 7. Whoso teacheth a fool is as one that gluteth a portion together.
Right. Him that be trying to teach a fool is what the Bible said. You that's trying to teach a fool, it's like taking a glass shard, right? Or a whole glass vase and breaking it. And then trying to glue those shards back together. You know how hard that's going to be? You're going to find these little slivers and pieces of glass to put back together, to glue back together, and mend them together. That's how it is teaching a fool. You know how hard it is to teach a fool? Read that again from the top, Ak.
Sirach, chapter 22, verse 7.
Bring it out.
Whoso teacheth a fool is as one that pulleth a potsherd together.
Right.
And as he that walketh one from a sound sleep.
Right, and that's like you waking somebody up that's been in a deep sleep. And you're going to wake them up. You know you ain't cognitive at first.
Right, right.
You first wake dude up, he like, what happened? What's going on? What's going on? And you trying to teach him something. Or you trying to tell him something real quick. It take a minute before you can understand. But that's the same thing with dealing with a fool, thus saith the Lord. That's what the Bible's telling us,
That's
man.
right.
Dealing with a fool is like what? Dealing with somebody that is broken into shivers and you trying to put this person back together. You trying to mend them back together. These little, you might not even find every little piece that broke apart, man. But you trying to deal with this fool. You can't do that, man. That's why the Lord said that what? You have to deal with like-minded individuals, man.
That's right.
You got to deal with like-minded people, man. You got to bring your house together, right? The Lord said go out to the highways and the hedges and compel them to come in, right? You got to deal with people that are on your level, man.
That's right.
Or that are above your level and you trying to get to their level.
That's right.
That's what you got to do. That's why we in this truth. We ain't out here for self. We out here to do thus saith the Lord, man. And that's what the Lord told us to do. Come out here to the highways and the hedges and compel them to come into my home, man. And that's what the Lord told us. So that's why we out here actually doing what the Lord said, man. Right? That's why we out here. Go ahead and bring that out, Doc.
It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 19 and verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart.
What the Bible say?
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
Do what?
And thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor,
Right.
and not suffer sin upon him.
Right. We're supposed to rebuke our neighbor. We're not supposed to hate you just because you're a little foolish. We're supposed to try and teach you, but it's going to take a little bit, man.
Right.
Right? We got to give you little pieces and little bits at a time, right? We got to rebuke you, right? And let you know that you're going off. And not say, oh, man, I ain't dealing with that brother. I'm done with him. I hate him. Nah, the Lord said that what? You got to rebuke thy neighbor, man.
That's right.
You got to come out here and actually show that you care about him, right? You got to let the Lord know that you back down to do his business. You down to do the Lord's work. You out here to do his will and not yours, right?
Right.
That's how it's supposed to be, man. Give me Titus 1 and 13, Papa Show. Titus 1 and 13. We got to be out here for each other, man. The Lord said don't hate your brother in your heart, but to rebuke your neighbor, man, right? That don't mean to go out there and punch him in the face. That don't mean to slap him upside his head. That means to do what? To rebuke him means to let him know where he's going off. Let him know what he doesn't understand. Tell him what he does not know.
Right.
That you learn and that you're trying to teach him so that he can teach another Israelite. So that we can keep waking our people up, man. I'm sick and tired of this place and I'm trying to get the kingdom of heaven. All praise to the Most High God that I do get it, man. Me being out here don't mean anything. I can fall off at any time, but I'm out here doing the Lord's will right here and right now.
That's right.
All praise to the Most High God, man. That's what this thing is about, man. We're supposed to be out here doing the will of the Father, right?
That's right.
We're supposed to be out here doing the work of the Most High God, man. Right? That's how it's supposed to be, man. And if we ain't out here doing the will of the Lord, what are we out here for? Nothing.
Right.
We out here doing hellish, sinful, murderous things out here if we not doing the will of the Lord, man. Right? Because that's that slim doorway. That's that slim walk right there. Is what? Keeping these commandments.
That's right.
Hey, brother, you know who you are according to the Bible? Who are you? You're a man that just keep walking whenever your brother talk to you. That's who you are.
Right.
According to the Bible. Amos chapter 5 and verse 10, right? Because you're supposed to rebuke your neighbor, right? But they don't like that when you do that.
Book of Amos chapter 5 verse 10. They hate him that rebuketh in the gate.
What the Bible say?
They hate him that rebuketh in the gate.
Yes, they do, man. You start rebuking out here, they hate that thing. And all you doing is trying to actually show love. You uplifting your brother. They hate that thing, man. Hey, brother, you know who you are according to the Bible? You probably ain't even listening to no radio right now. Huh? Is he? Okay, all praise to the Most High. Salakia, King. All praise to the Most High. So his headphones allow him to hear? Because he got the headphones in, so he get the... Go ahead.
Amos chapter 5, verse 10. They hate him that rebuke him in the gate.
What the Bible say?
They hate him that rebuke him in the gate.
Go ahead.
And they abhor him that speaketh uprightly.
And they hate whenever you come out here and speak the word of the Lord. Man.
That's right.
They hate when you come out here and actually tell the truth. They hate when you come out here and spit this knowledge unto your people.
Right.
They can't stand that damn thing.
Right.
But the Lord told us that we have to come out here and rebuke sharply, man.
That's right.
Give me what you got, Doc.
It's the book of Titus, chapter 1 to verse 13. This witness is true.
What the Bible say?
This witness is true.
Right.
Therefore, rebuke them sharply.
Do what?
Rebuke them sharply.
Right.
That they may be strong in the faith.
All right, man. The Lord said that you got to come out here and rebuke them sharply, that they be strong in the faith.
That's
man.
right.
Because some people gonna hear you at first and not want to go with what you're talking about.
Right.
But you got to rebuke them sharply, right? So that they get strong in the faith. Then they might hear something that they never heard before, but it makes sense to them. So they gotta put it together and keep it, man. Right? All praise to the Most High God, because that's how things go.
Right.
The Lord said to rebuke them sharply, so that they may be strong in the faith, man. Go ahead.
Not giving heed to Jewish fables.
Not doing what?
Not giving heed to Jewish fables.
Right, man. Not taking heed to they doggone the ways of their life. They doggone Thanksgiving. They doggone fake Christmas, Saturnalia. Right? Go ahead.
Not giving heed to Jewish fables and commandments of men that turn from the truth.
That what?
That turn from the truth.
What's it do?
That turn from the truth.
Right, that's right, man. That's exactly what we out here for, is trying to wake up the sheep. Hey, brother, you know who you are according to the Bible?
With the word, brother.
Man, our people don't want to hear nothing out
With the
here.
word, brother.
Praise to the Most High God that we out here to actually be able to spit this word out, man.
God.
All praise to the Most High God that we actually able to tell about this word. Sister, you know who you are according to the Bible?
With the word, sister.
Just gonna ignore we young brothers out here trying to teach the word. Y'all just gonna ignore us out here, man. We could be out here killing, stealing, robbing, raping. We out here teaching the Bible, man. So y'all look at us like we crazy. Yeah, we Hebrews. What's the seed of your father? You might be a Hebrew too. You not a what? You could be a Hebrew and a Christian. What does that mean? That you're a Christian.
I'm a child of God.
So being a Christian is a child of God?
Yeah, I'm a child of God. Yeah, I'm a camera.
That is not godly. That ain't godly at all.
How is that godly?
Not godly?
No, that is not godly.
How not?
How not? Because that's not what the Lord told you to do.
The Lord never take that from us.
The Lord never told you to start doing it in front of the men of the prophets of the Lord, though. We out here trying to teach y'all something. You want to go over there and TikTok.
Right.
This ain't no TikTok there. And look at that. Yeah, that's godly. There it is, sister. There it is. That's godly. That's how Christians are. Because y'all don't know no better.
Right.
We know that y'all don't know no better. That's why we out here to rebuke them sharply.
That's right.
All praise to the Most High. Bring that out, Doc.
Isaiah chapter 13 from the top.
30, verse 1.
Isaiah chapter 30, verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children.
What the Lord say?
Woe to the rebellious children.
Right?
Said the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me.
Right. The Lord said, woe to the rebellious children that take counsel, but not of me. Give me Proverbs 13 and verse 16, Baba Shah. Go ahead.
That take counsel, but not of me. And take cover with a covering, but not of my spirit.
But what?
But not of my spirit.
Right?
That they may add sin to sin.
That they may what?
Add sin to sin.
That's exactly what our people want to do, man. They want to come out here and take the covering of Christianity. That's not of God. Christianity is not of God, man. That's something that they made up during slavery so that they can keep us down. And then what? You can add sin to sin because you don't know no better, right? You just go keep doing the same old dumb crap over and over and over again and thinking that you're right, thinking that you're cool, thinking that it's all good to do. Nah, the Lord told us to come out here and rebuke y'all sharply, so I'm doing thus saith the Lord. I ain't worried about you out here trying to TikTok. We out here trying to tell you how to save your soul, and you out here wanting to do dumb dances on the camera, man. We ain't got time for that. Bring that out, huh?
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 13, verse 16.
Get up.
Every prudent man dealeth with knowledge.
What the Lord say?
Every prudent man dealeth with knowledge.
Right.
But a fool layeth open his folly.
Right, but a fool layeth open to folly. I want to come out here and start dancing, doing all this jigaboo crap. Nigga, we ain't niggas no more. We are men of the Lord now.
Right.
We are not niggas no more.
Uh-uh.
We ain't out here trying to be in folly no more.
Right.
Right? We just got to be with like-minded people.
That's right.
Oh, I'm a Christian, she said. Oh, the Lord never said I can't dance like that. Yeah, but the Lord didn't tell you to do it while you're supposed to be getting rebuked and actually learn and understand. Oh, shut the hell up is what she said.
Hey.
Dang, man, that's Christianity for you.
Wow.
Because on one end, I'm cool with you as long as you give it to me. But if you ain't doing what I want, you my enemy now.
Right, right.
I'll become your enemy because I tell you the truth. Ain't that what Paul said?
God.
That's off right there,
That's
man. I can't believe that our people is like this, but I don't expect nothing different, though. I really don't expect anything different than that, man. Bring that out, Doc.
Luke chapter 16, verse 18.
Bring it out.
And it is easier for heaven and earth to pass than one tittle of the law to fail.
What the Bible say?
Of the tittle to one law.
Read that from the top, Doc.
Luke chapter 16, verse 17. And it is easier for heaven and earth to pass than one tittle of the law to fall.
That's right, man. It's easier for heaven and earth to be destroyed, for heaven and earth to fall, for heaven and earth not to be here anymore, than for one drop or one tittle of the law to fail. So how y'all gonna say that the law is done away with? That Christ hung up the law? I heard people say that Christ hung up the whole Old Testament, but this is New Testament, and it's Christ's words. He said it's easier for the earth and heaven to be destroyed than for one drop or one tittle of the law to fail you. So that means that the whole law is still in effect. That all the commandments are still in effect. That we still got to do, thus saith the Lord.
That's
right. That's what the Bible is telling me. That's what the Bible is saying. So how the hell y'all get, oh, no, I can do that. Come on, man. That's madness out here. All we try to do is wake up our people, right? That's all we try to do. Give me Proverbs 16 and verse 2. Bring that out. 7 and 1.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 7 and verse 1. Judge not that ye be not judged.
What the Lord say?
Judge not that ye be not judged.
Right.
For with what judgment ye judge, ye shall be judged, and with what measure ye might, it shall be measured to you again.
Exactly. You know what that means? Because a Christian will tell you, you're not supposed to judge. You see what it says right here in the Bible? What does that mean right there? Whenever you hear that thing. That means that what? You can't be a hypocrite in judgments.
Right.
That means that if I'm telling you, you got to wear fringes, I better have my fringes on.
That's right.
That means if I'm telling you, you can't eat pork, that means that I better not be eating no pork.
That's right.
That means that if I'm telling you, you shouldn't be out here dancing in front of the camera and you should be listening to the word of the Lord, then I bet not be over there dancing in front of that daggone camera either. Our people don't understand that the Lord told us to what? To judge, right? Let me get John 7 and 24 so we can show that's an actual account. The Lord told us to what? To judge.
That's right. It's the book of John, chapter 7 and verse 24. Judge not according to the appearance.
Right, you ain't supposed to judge according to what somebody look like, but what?
But judge righteous judgment.
But what?
But judge righteous
You
judgment.
ain't supposed to judge.
But judge righteous judgment.
Exactly, man. You're supposed to come out here and judge righteously,
That's
man.
right.
That's what we're supposed to be doing.
That's right.
Judging righteous judgment. That's what we do whenever we come out here and we rebuke.
Right.
We out here judging righteous judgment.
That's right.
Let me get Proverbs chapter 19 verse 25 by my show. Bring that out.
Proverbs chapter 16, verse 2.
Bring it out.
All the ways of a man are clean in his own eyes,
All the ways of a person is clean to themselves. But what?
but the Lord wears the Spirit.
But what?
But
But the Lord wears the Spirit.
Right, man. You think that you doing right. You
Right,
think that
right.
you cool. You think you ain't gonna get caught up in the wrath of the Lord at the end.
Right.
But you will, because the Lord weighs the Spirit, man.
That's right.
The Lord is the one that actually takes those doggone tables and says, oh, well, you know what? What that brother say? Your iniquities can't outweigh your righteousness. And that's what's going to happen to a lot of people. Your iniquity is going to outweigh your righteousness at the end, man. Right? Because the Lord said that he weighs these spirits, man. But you don't care about having the ways of the Spirit in your favor for the Lord. You want to do thus saith you. You want to be your own God. You want to be your own king, your own queen, your own princess, whatever. You can't, man, because we have a judge. We have a Most High God. And he told us to come out here and rebuke and to what? Judge them righteously. All praises to the Most High God, man. He told us to come out here and do that, right? Let me get, what I want. 2 Timothy 4 and 2, Baba Shaw. Bring that out.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 19 and verse 25.
Bring it out.
Smite a scorner.
What the Lord say?
Smite a scorner.
And the Lord said, smite a scorner. You got somebody out here scorning and scoffing up against you. The Lord said to do what? Smack him real quick. Smite the scorner. For what?
And the simple will beware.
And what?
And the simple will beware.
Right, because if you got somebody out here bucking up against the Lord, right, the prophets of the Lord, and you smack him real quick, the rest of the people are going to be like, ooh, oh, dang, okay, they don't play. We ain't supposed to be out there messing with them.
Right.
The Lord said, smite a scorner, and the simple will find out. You ain't playing out here. Right? Go ahead.
And reprove one that have understanding.
And do what?
And reprove one that have understanding.
Go ahead.
And he will understand knowledge.
Right. And you reprove the one that want that understanding, and he gonna understand even more. Oh, for real? What else? What else? You might have questions, and you answer his questions. Thus saith the Lord with the Bible, because you're proving all things. And then he what? He got that understanding now. Now he want to go out and teach. He want to get his fringes.
Right.
He want to bring his children into the truth.
Right.
But a scorner, you might have to smack him upside his head every once in a while. Let him know what's really going on out here. All praise to the Most High. Let me get 2 John 1 and verse 6, Baba Shaw. Right?
This is the book of 2 Timothy, chapter 4, verse 2. Preach the word, be instant in season and out of season.
That's right, man. When you preaching this word, be instant. In season and out of season, man. It don't matter what type of time it is. Preach this word, man. Come out here and say, thus saith the Lord. Make sure that you're reading this book verbatim, man. Let them know what this is, man. Hey, brother, you know who you are according to the Bible? Who are you? What would your nationality be according to the Bible? You'd probably be a Judite, Ak.
That's right.
I know you'd be Southern Kingdom more than likely, Ak. All praise to the Most High, man. Sister, you know who you are according to the Bible? Who are you? Don't say a child of God. That ain't in the Bible, man. I know our people run to that one. I'm a child of God. Yeah, but from what tribe?
Right.
Our people don't want to talk about the Lord because they don't really know the answers of the Lord.
That's right.
Go ahead, read that from the top.
2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 2. Preach the word, be instant in season and out of season.
Right.
Reprove, rebuke.
Do what?
Reprove, rebuke.
That's right.
Exhort.
Do what?
Exhort.
Right.
With all long suffering.
With all what?
With all long suffering.
Right.
And doctrine.
And what?
And doctrine.
Right. We got to use this doctrine. We got to reprove. We got to rebuke with long suffering. And this doctrine here, the Lord left us this record for us to be able to tell our people. Go ahead.
Verse 3. For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine.
Exactly, man. That is this time right now.
Right.
This was written how many years ago?
Thousands.
And it's happening right now.
That's right.
The time will come when they will not want to hear what you talking about, man. Go ahead.
But after their own lust.
But what?
But after their own lust.
Right?
Shall they heap to themselves.
Right, and that's exactly what it is that we start preaching out here, that you ain't supposed to be alone. You ain't supposed to be out here to yourself. You're supposed to be with like-minded individuals.
Right,
You're supposed to be out here with people that are like you. We're supposed to gather together. But they over here heaping to themselves.
Right.
Go ahead.
Teachers having itching ears.
What is that?
Teachers having itching ears.
Right, they always want to hear what's going on. Okay, Go ahead.
And they shall turn away their ears from the truth.
And they will turn away your ear from the truth, man.
Right.
Most of our pastors and our preachers, that's exactly what they do, man. They turn your ear away from the truth,
That's
man.
right.
They get you straight up out of any spirit of even wanting to go around anything that you hear about God. They turn you away from truth. Go ahead.
And shall be turned into fable.
And so what?
And shall be turned
unto
into fable.
fable.
Right, because everything
Unto
everything that they talk about, you start believing that it's not real,
Right.
that it's fake,
Right.
that it's not of truth.
Right.
You start believing that the Bible real fake because you like, there was a snake talking? Hold on, wait, there's a seven-headed dragon? Wait a minute, right. Everything starts turning into fables.
That's
Where
right.
if you would have came and actually listened and got the breakdown, you would find out, okay, it's just a man and he speaks like a snake. Okay, so he acted, that's his attributes. Not that there's a literal snake, but there was a man with snake-like tendencies.
That's right.
But we don't want to know the breakdown or to have the understanding of this Bible, right? Bring that out, huh?
It's the book of 2 John, verse 6. This is love, that we walk after his commandments.
What the Bible say?
And this is love, that we walk after his
And
commandments.
it's the same thing that's in 1 John, chapter 3, verse 4. Or chapter 5, verse 3, Salakia. That this is love, man. That we what?
This is the commandments that as ye have heard from the beginning,
Right.
ye shall walk in
We
it.
gotta walk in these things. This is how you show love.
That's right.
This is what love is. That we walk in these commandments.
That's right.
That
Right.
we don't tarry. That we don't waver away from them. But that we go towards them fast, making haste and in full force, right? That this is love.
Verse 7. For many deceivers are entered into the world.
What the Bible say?
For many deceivers are entered into the world,
Right?
who confess not that Yahushua Mashiach is come in the flesh.
Right.
This is a deceiver and an antichrist.
This is a deceiver and an antichrist. And that's exactly what they are, man. Because if you're not for Christ, you're an antichrist.
Right.
If you're not about our Savior, then what are you about? You're about our destruction, man.
Right.
You're not about us being saved. You're about us being murdered, killed, raped, robbed, killed by the police. That's what you're about, man. You're just an evil demon. That's all that it is. Hey, brother, you know who you are according to the Bible? Who are you? What would your nationality be in the Bible if you was in the Bible and you were standing next to Paul? What would your nationality be? 1 minute. That's what our people say. They say yeah, but they really mean nope.
Right, right.
Bring that out, huh?
Chapter 25 from the top. Then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened unto 10 virgins.
And this is what the Lord said, right? That the kingdom of heaven is going to be likened unto 10 virgins. Everybody want to go to heaven.
Right.
I don't think I can meet one person and I'll be like, you want to go to heaven? They're like, nah, I like it here. Everybody want to go to heaven.
Right.
Go ahead.
Which took their lamps and went forth to meet the bridegroom.
So the Lord giving a parable here. He said, you got 10 virgins, right?
Right.
They all brought their lamp.